Alright, what's up my brother? So in this video I've got a minute-long clip here from a gal that's very upset that she's not getting what she wants on dating apps. I'm going to play this for you. I'm going to tell you why she's not getting what she wants in relationships from guys.
So I paid for HingeX and I literally ran out of people on day one. I paid for whatever the most expensive Hinge membership is. I did 1 week and I'm pretty sure it's HingeX, but whatever the $25 a week one is, I paid for 1 week. I ran out of people in 1 day. I have only had the membership for 1 day and it's already saying, oops, we're out of people. Change your parameters. You know what my parameters are? My parameters are 6'2" and above, anywhere between age 29 and 34. And then I bumped it up to 35, ran out of people again. How is there no one between the ages of 29 and 35, 6'2" and above in LA? This is one of the biggest cities ever. I don't know if I'm just not attracted to the people that they're showing me. Like, they weren't cute. They weren't cute. I'm going to be so honest. But I tried to give a few people a chance. I think I sent maybe 2 or 3 likes. 2 or 3 likes out of everyone, and I've already ran out of people. It's day one. I keep going back to the app. There's no more people. How?
All right, well, let me enlighten this gal and my audience right now as we sort of deal with this. So I did a quick search using Grok AI for Los Angeles. In her parameters, between the age of 29 and 35, I'm going to assume she's probably 30. Usually women will date their age or a year younger or two, and then maybe like 5 years older. So let's assume that she's 30. The percentage of the total male population in Los Angeles, and I'm going to have my editor put this up on the screen, between 29 and 35 who are 6'2" or taller, is 0.824% in that age range. So again, approximately 0.8% of the male population. Now, I understand that women have some very strong lists of demands when it comes to men on the sexual marketplace, and they want to get, you know, you got to be tall, you got to be handsome, you got to be alpha, you got to be kind, you got to be funny, you got to be friendly, you got to be able to cry and express your emotions and make good money at the same time and know how to fix me a you know, they have this long list of demands. If you take just 6 foot as a requirement, which is most women's minimum requirement for guys to date, something like less than 16 or 17% of the North American population meets that requirement. A lot of women want a lot more, like she just explained, 6'2". And that's less than 10%. I think it's something less than 5 or 6% of the North American population. I'm going to do a quick search and I'm going to give you the answer to that up on the screen. So I give you the exact number, so I'm not guessing here. But it's relatively low. In LA, in that age demographic, it seems to be even lower. And here's the interesting thing. That doesn't disqualify men that are already in a relationship or married or not fat or poor. You know, I can go on and on, because a guy that's 6'2" that lives in his mom's basement working at Walmart as a greeter isn't exactly a candidate for a gal like this. And let's be reasonably fair here. I mean, she's not ugly, she's not hot. Somebody did a little screenshot of her teeth, and I'll have my editor put that up on the screen too. She's average at best, flat chested with bad teeth and a bad attitude about what she wants, because, you know, she paid for Hinge Premium for like a day or something like that and ran out of guys immediately. I mean, cry me a river. The kinds of stuff that guys are putting up with when they're using dating apps is absolutely abysmal. Guys are complaining about women covered in tattoos, they're obese, they've got short purple hair, you know, they go right down the list. I mean, you'll see it in the comments of this video. A lot of the complaints that men have, they're bringing kids from prior relationships, sometimes multiple, from multiple fathers. You know, you can keep going all the way down that list. It's a train wreck for both sides of the equation. But at the end of the day, the reason why women are struggling is because their list of demands and requirements are absolutely absurd. They literally think that there's an army of giant men that are rich and handsome and competent and will put up with their bullshit and their attitudes like this, and they're willing to line up and wife up these women and pay for everything and just give up all optionality just for that one gal that's, again, average at best. Women need to adjust their expectations. Ladies, if you're watching this, modify your expectations. Stop wasting your youth partying away, climbing corporate ladders, and putting off your best years, and then getting into your 30s and then going, there's no good men around. I don't understand where all the good men are. I can't find a tall, handsome, successful guy. And it's like, you routinely spend your time putting yourselves in a room where there's no good men, and then you complain when you go to a dating app and you set these extra high requirements and they don't meet your requirements when you're average at best. Modify your expectations, ladies. And guys, I'm going to offer you a prescription. The solution to your problems on the sexual marketplace, running into women like this constantly, an average at best with bad teeth, it's flat chested with a bad attitude, telling you that they are unhappy with their options, is for you guys to increase your optionality. And in order to increase your optionality, you got to be as handsome as possible and as valuable as possible. What does that mean? Can't be fat, can't be lazy, can't have bad style, got to have a decent job, right? There's 7 spokes to a high value man that I talk about in my second book, The Unplugged Alpha, which is the second edition. My editor will put it up on the screen so you know what it looks like. It'll be pinned below in the comments. Maxing out in those areas will create optionality for you, so you don't have to deal with train wrecks like this, making exceptionally high demands, completely unaware of their low sexual marketplace value. Guys don't want women like that, ladies. If you're watching this, we're not interested in disagreeable, bitchy women with attitudes that have a strong overestimation of their sexual marketplace value. We want pleasant women that are agreeable, with a low to no notch count, that haven't shared their body with dozens or hundreds of men in their 20s, that are quite serious about wanting to have children, more specifically, that man's children, right? Guys, you got to level yourself up. That's why you're having problems. Women, you got to modify your expectations. Gentlemen, if you want to learn how to level up on the 7 spokes of a high value man, there's my second book, The Top Shelf Man. You can check that out. But more specifically, I have a community. I built it for you guys. I walk you through all these simple steps, and I guide you personally so I can get you to where you want to get out of life and women and money and all that kind of stuff. Check that out. It's in the top comment below. You basically copy and paste everything I give to you. It's very simple. School of Unplugging. See you guys later. Peace out.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.